can't, sometimes I'm like exhausted, you know? So yeah, I'm energized today. Hi, Jennifer. Okay, so we're doing something a little different. If you guys watched the last live last week, or my stories today, we were going to do a wine about it Wednesday, but I'm going out of town on Wednesday and I'm going to be driving, so that won't work. So we're going to do that. But the first segment of this, I've been doing it for weeks. So I really want to get back on it. I feel like I'm feeling my skin is getting literally scaly and disgusting. And I swear in this last 2 weeks, I've aged like a year. I don't even know why. Nothing stressful is going on, but well, I mean, besides like normal things. And also my hair, you guys, it's so dirty. That's the only thing about extensions is it's such a pain to wash my hair. So I'm actually trying something ridiculous. I want to gag, I know. But I am, what was I saying? Oh, I'm getting a blowout. Okay. And if you don't know what that is, because I didn't know what that is, it's where you basically go to a salon and they wash and style your hair. And it's really the most dramatic, bougiest thing I've ever heard of. But I mean, if people get their nails done, it's kind of like the same thing. It's actually cheaper than getting your nails done where I live. So, and I got stick-on nails, so I justified it, okay? Because I feel like I have been washing my own extensions. Obviously, I got them a while ago now. That would be bad. But I just don't feel like I'm getting them clean. You know what I mean? I just realized Alea took my little headband thing. So I'm going to have to wash my hair real crazy. Hi, Kayla. Hi, Demi. You are not late. Don't worry. I'm going to do, if you just hopped on, I'm going to do my skincare before we jump into the wine about it topics. Because one, also, I didn't mention this before, but my iPad is charging. It was completely dead. I haven't turned that thing on in like 6 months. So I'm charging that while I am going to wash my face with you guys and, you know, just get ready for the night. I just have not, this is like your sign, okay? Why does this feel sketchy? I haven't gotten ready in so long because I've just been, life has been so crazy busy in a good way, but I just, you know, okay. Anyways, I'm bitching at this point. Take a shot. I did a pre-workout. That's the one thing about not doing it on Wine Wednesday. I'm like not motivated to drink because it's Monday. And also I drink on the weekends. So I feel like it's a little much. Okay, let's get the products ready so my sink isn't just running. We're going to wash our face with, I don't think I like this one. It's very, yeah, no, we're just going to throw this away. I've had it for a long time now. But I don't like I love Lush products. I don't love this one. It's like very oily, not the bajam. So we're not going to use that one. Let me look around here for a second. I feel like I don't know where any of my products are. When we moved, I just got rid of so much. I love doing that. I've done that a bunch. Oh, a blowout. I was like, what are you talking about? I had surgery on my wrist and hubby would wash my hair but couldn't do French braids, and the hair salon did such a beautiful job. That's one thing too. Like, I feel like because I'm going out of town, it'll be nice that I'm actually hoping that it'll stay for like 3 to 5 days, and you know, then I don't have to worry about it. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this. I love this stuff, you guys. This is magic. I haven't used this since I moved, actually. And then we'll do, I love this brand. Okay, we're actually switching up our routine. I haven't shown this. If you've watched my morning skincare routines, I have not done this. Have you mentioned where you're going? I'm going to Chicago, actually. Never been. Super excited. We won't be doing much touring because we're going there for a specific reason with my boyfriend and his family. But one day, I think we're going to do a little bit of walking around and stuff. My hair is so thick, it's always so hard to style it. Yeah, that's like my thing is, whoa, my hair is not. My hair is basically non-existent, but with extensions, that's really hard. And like, I just feel like with the way that I have like wefts in my hair, I can't wash it very well, or like, I don't feel like I'm washing it as good. So yeah, okay, let me grab one more thing from the shower. I used to feel like Lush was so bougie, and it is bougie, but it also is a lot more affordable then either it was or it's getting more affordable. Can you save this live? I can't stay for long. I want to touch really quickly on saving the lives. I always try to save them. There's been one time where I intentionally didn't save it. And Instagram's just not letting me. It's letting me post it for everybody to see, not just sorry, it paused because somebody called me. It's just not, it's giving me problems with saving it. I don't know if that's for, sorry, I'm gonna lose my mind. I feel like I have to repeat myself because I don't know where it's cutting me off. It's not letting me save them right now. I'm going to quickly wash my face. What I'm going to use first is this. The stuff is amazing. Amazing Grace. And I haven't used it in so long, so I'm excited. It's so good. It's literally just like melts your makeup off. And I've used it so many times, and like look at how much, like barely any is left. Like such a little bit goes a long ways. So it seems like a more expensive product, but it actually isn't. It's just you don't need as much. So you can just like take it, gently rub it on your mascara. I don't wear a lot of skin makeup, but in the past when I have and I've used this stuff, it's even more glorious because you literally just feel like it melts away all of your makeup, you know? Okay, sorry, I have to have my eyes closed for a second. Oh, doesn't taste good though. I'll tell you that much right now. Oh, the water's getting really hot. Why do I feel like this is so not cute? I mean, it's not. I can't get my water temperature right. It's either really cold or really hot. Oh. Okay. Oh. This is really hard to do on a live because I feel like I need to hurry. Somebody said, what is that? I've been looking for something like that. This is, I'm gonna close it really quick. This is what it is. It works like so amazing, obviously. And I have tried a lot of products like this that like melt your makeup off, and they don't. So I usually always use makeup removers, which these are great. I do love them, but I feel like that's actually been more budget friendly because of how little I have to use. But now I'm gonna go in with this face and body cleanser. You guys ready for this? This looks wacky, okay? Wacky quacky. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the wine about it Wednesday part. But first we had to get ready for bed, or I knew I wasn't going to. Okay, you like take a part off. It's kind of fun to do. And then you like make it into a paste on your hands and then wash your face with it. Like so. It's so easy, and it's so gentle on your skin because it's lush. So it's like good for you. A lot of it is, you know? Kaysen, I'm sorry. That's horrible news. And here I am. You hop on my goofy live and I'm like looking like a fool. Oh my god, why is this water pissing me off? I really don't like doing this. I want to get those things. Have you guys seen the things, the little wrist things that you put? Thank you, Trinity. The things you put on like your wrists, and so the water doesn't run down your wrist, because I feel like that's one of my the only reason I don't like washing my face is I hate the water getting everywhere, you know? Okay, I'm just kind of making sure all the mascara is gone, which it pretty much is. You can see my dark ass circles. Not that I even wear concealer these days anyways. I should. But I don't. I don't do a lot of things that I should do in my life right now. Kaysen, thank you. Aurora. Every time I see that name, It reminds me of how we were going to name Aura that. Do I have, what kind of extensions do I have? Tape and beads, glue in. It's like, sewn in, kind of. They're just like wefts. Like I have 2 wefts that are sewn in with beads too, but I don't have the independent, or the individual beads, I should say. Okay, next, now that we're doing all that jam. Usually, actually, at night, I only use apple cider vinegar. I don't put on a lot of creams and stuff because I feel like it all comes off of my pillow. And creams are so expensive, so I actually have been staying away from doing that. I do that in the morning, and then I don't wear makeup really, so I don't have to worry about, like, letting it dry or anything before my makeup, if that makes sense. I'm gonna have to charge my phone. I use baby wash and a makeup eraser cloth. Saves so much money and it's not harsh on the skin. That is a great hack as well. That my mom actually has always used that too. It doesn't even need to be baby wash. You truthfully can use like lotion. You can use really anything. There's a lot of fancy stuff out there that you just don't need to use. I will say it is fun to use that stuff. And there's certain products that I know there's alternatives to, but I just like this. You can use apple cider vinegar. You don't need to buy these. But I feel like they are nice and it's fun. You know, it's fun to like try out new products and stuff every once in a while. You guys see, I don't buy new stuff skincare wise very often. Have you ever had lash extensions? Yes. And I loved the way they looked, but I could not do the maintenance. That's too much. Don't neglect the neck, okay? Because I do all the time. Quick reminder before we finish this and we go to the whine about it part. If you didn't know or you haven't yet, today I'm going to be sharing your guys' stories and answering questions, doing advice. So if you guys want to be a part of that, unfortunately you can't leave very long comments. So go send me a DM and I'm about to open them on my iPad. So there's still time if you want to or didn't know or whatever. I'm also going to give you guys today a head start to a giveaway, which I'll get to in just a minute. Oh my gosh. Okay. But also would use a Lush lotion, but I'm going to try this one. I haven't used the night one. I've used the daytime one. This brand I just like think is the Earth's, what do they call that? I don't even know that saying, but it's really good. Thank you, Kaysen. Today's Tuesday? No, it's not. It's Monday. It's stressing me out. Well, at least where I am, it's Monday. What does apple cider vinegar do for the skin? It does a lot. It helps balance your pH, which is a reason why a lot of people are very oily or very dry, is because they have an uneven pH balance. But you can Google all the other benefits. There's so many. Also, drinking a spoonful of apple cider vinegar every day is really good for you, but that's really hard. Only, I think it's a teaspoon. I do a tablespoon, but don't listen to me. Listen to the directions. This smells really good. I use too much. Lush, I feel like the lotion I do have to use a little bit more because it's thicker. But I do really like this. It smells, it's not like fragrant, like in a strong way. So it's not, I don't think it's going to like be bad for my skin. Even if you have sensitive skin, I think you'd be fine. But it just has like one of those like clean scents, you know? Oh my gosh, I always look crazy when I wash my face. Okay, next we're going to do this. I have used this, as you can see from the bottle. Are you getting another dog? I still don't know, you guys. I'm like, I know it'd be good for Lucy. Like, she needs a friend. She's bored. But it's a lot of work. And maybe it's just because it's summer. But I don't really have the time for that right now. I feel like I already need help with what I do have going on. And so, I don't know. You know? Still pending. Definitely not like in the... If we do, it'll be in like August. Because I think... I'm very tempted, don't get me wrong. But it's funny because then sometimes I'm not. Like, some days I'm like, oh my god, I would never. But then some days I'm like, ooh, that sounds like a great idea. Gee, dogs are too much. Don't do it. Yeah, you're telling me. I know. I grew up with a lot of dogs too, so I'm very familiar. I just, okay, next I'm using this. I got this a while ago. I used it consecutively. Whoa, I just spilled some out. For like, I'd say a month. I don't know if I noticed a difference. So I'm going to get back on it, and I'm going to tell you guys if I think it's better. Do you have the kids majority of the time now? Yes, I have them basically every day, except for Saturday nights. And Sundays. I feel like people are going to pick that apart, so let's clarify here. Depends on when he can. Okay, so now that we did that, I actually want to put, I have a little, please hold, I have a little patch I'm going to put on. I've been using these hero patches from Amazon. I used to use them. I think they work phenomenal. Just when like a pimple isn't ready, it kind of helps. Do you think dogs or cats are easier to take care of? Definitely. Oh, I can never get it right in the middle. Definitely cats. Cats like don't really need a lot. They just need some toys and food that they can like eat on their own when they want and they're ready for it. What's happened to your chin? I have had like chin breakouts ever since, I don't even know, 2.5 years ago, 2. But I used to wear makeup, so it covered a lot of it. I used to at least wear concealer under my eyes and on my T-zone, so like my chin in here. So I think for you guys, it was a lot less noticeable, but now I just don't really wear makeup. So it's more noticeable, but I've always had, problems here. Like with a lot of it looks worse. Like a lot of it's just redness, but I do have like 2 pimples there, and it'll clear up for like 6 months and then it'll get bad again. And I do have chronic kidney issues, really bad kidney issues. And they do say certain areas of your face break out due to like unhealthy parts of your body. And this is where like your kidneys, they say this is like your kidney. Oh, you have to link those after. Yes, I will do a whole skincare thing that'll link all the stuff for you guys. Okay. I think I wanted to make tea, but I don't know. Do I? I have, let me see. I have my little tea corner over here, but it's super dirty right now. I have my little teapot, and the water definitely needs to be cleaned out. I never clean my room, you guys. It's so bad. I mean, I pick up like the floor and stuff. You wouldn't even probably notice, but I don't like deep clean my room a lot because I just am always cleaning everything else. So anyways, my tea area is not looking its finest. You know what I mean? That's a good question. Has it been hard adjusting to having the kids a week on and week off to having them full time again? Definitely not. I mean, I feel bad for them, and I think that they haven't showed any signs of like struggle, but I'm sure there is some side effect of them not being with him as much. But for me, I feel like I'm a very scheduled person. I have planned activities for the kids. I do learning activities with them every single day. They have chores. Like, we have a very structured lifestyle and I'm very much a control freak. So knowing before when they would go a week off, it was really hard to get back on that. And as soon as they got used to it, they went back over to his house. And so there's definitely pros and cons, but I would say overall, I always selfishly will want my kids full time, but I also know it's very important for them to have him in their life. So I definitely want that, and I will never take that away from them, and I will always try to make it easier and helpful, and he knows that, and he would definitely say that as well. But that's one nice thing. We've never argued, even in the slight issues we've had since we've split up. We've never disagreed about like the children. We never try to like take the kids from the other person, which I do see in a lot of divorces is obviously it does happen, and it's really unfortunate. So yeah, that, I feel like, thankfully we've never had that issue, but being who I am, I don't know, I think any mom would be like, yeah, of course I want them all the time. So yeah, I think the consistency will help them for now. I agree. I think that's something that like we both came to the conclusion of like what they need right now at that age and at this stage is consistency. And yeah, I'm gonna go plug this in really quick, and then I'm gonna move my phone so we're not in the bathroom the whole time. I want to show you guys my little tea area, but I'm gonna at least wipe it down first. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, now we can move from out of here for now. Also, sorry, you guys are getting the ugly version of me today, skincare and all. This is my little tea corner here. I think we're gonna make a little, well, I'm not. Boyfriend's gonna make like a little better area so that there's not cords and stuff showing. Not a priority, but, and then also usually we have 2 of these cups. They go right there, but I'm washing the other 2, so. Ugh, oh my gosh, this is gonna make me nuts. I have this tripod that I love, but it's kind of a pain in the booty. Okay, there was a question that I saw. Well, that heats up. I should have brushed my hair. It's so dirty anyways that I'm not sure that it even matters, really. Whatever. Where'd you get that teapot? I want one like that. I got it for Christmas. Boyfriend got it for me. It's on Amazon. Do you feel like co-parenting has gotten easier? I don't think it's really ever been, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know how to answer that, honestly. I think that it's just different now. I think that, like, has your relationship been affected since the change in the kids' schedule? That's a good question. Obviously, my kids always come first, and that was never even a worry for me because, like, I want my kids, so if they're gonna be here full time, they're gonna be here full time, and he, like, respects that and also loves that. So it has been harder for us to find time to be more intimate together, not like sexually, but emotionally, so all of the categories, right? Because there's 4 kids running around now, and it's summertime, so they're here and they like want to stay up late and all of that. But I think that just like any parents with kids, even though he's not their dad, like it's still the same dynamic of we live together and there's 4 kids that live here and they're little and all of that. So we've just had to find ways. Do you think that you'll ever share your relationship more on social media? I mean, never say never. I feel like I get asked this question a lot, and I feel like I always kind of have a different answer because I just don't know. A part of me wants to say no. I love that our relationship is so private, and people think I'm hiding it to hide it, and I'm not hiding it. It's just, it's like nice having something so secret, and even if it's not a secret, like again, I know you guys know, but it just feels good after having literally nothing in my life for the last, 7-8 years private, which I also do like that too. I like being open and stuff, but I don't know. So thank you, Love Life 4820. I always feel bad when I don't know your guys' real names and just your usernames. Do you think you'll ever share more of your relationship? I just answered that one. Okay, I'm gonna go pour my tea now. The only thing about that teapot is it makes the tea so freaking hot. Can't even really drink it for a while, so I try to not let it go that long. Oh, sorry, Sadie. I didn't realize that you weren't here. I just thought maybe the comments were delayed. Yeah, basically, quickly, what I just said is that I just don't know. Never say never, but I also like having it be a secret. So yeah. Pros and cons of the house. Pros are the yard, for sure. You guys have heard me say that a million times. I love that. That will always be the biggest pro for me. And then 2, we live very, very comfortably. Like, we can afford this house multiple times over again, so I don't feel like I get scared of not being able to like pay for it or something like that. And then other pros is that I really like the character. I love that this house is not just like a basic house. It has like history, and there's a lot of like unique things, I feel like. Con is because it's old. There's like issues, you know? Okay, I have my iPad. We finally took me 30 minutes to do my skincare. Sorry, guys. Oh, I got an email. Okay, let's see. I haven't logged on to my Instagram on here in so long. It says no internet connection. But I think it's working. Okay, so earlier I was trying to see the requests from subscribers because I can like separate the comments that are from you guys. And it says there's none, but then when I go to my messages, it says there's like a lot from you guys. So, but I just don't want to miss. Okay, this one is more of like a question, but I'll do this one. I'm also going to keep these all anonymous just because I realized some people were mentioning that they wanted it to be and some people weren't, and I just would hate to share something that somebody doesn't want me to share. Well, like their name. Somebody said, I don't have anything other to share other than how are you handling all the backlash and criticism? It must be so exhausting to not talk about things but have everyone else talk about them. How it's impacted your mental health, self-esteem, relationships. I think in the beginning it was definitely shocking just because it kind of felt like everybody's eyes were on me and there was so much I couldn't share or say, and my hands were tied, and like, you know, everybody just is saying a million different things, and so whatever. The beginning was really difficult for me, and just again, it happened overnight, so it was very shocking and it did hurt my self-esteem, but like I feel like there was so much going on in my personal life because obviously I was going through a separation, like real shit was actually happening outside of internet drama, that part went away relatively quickly, and it was more about the things going on in my personal life. Now I would just say it's like pretty comical and sometimes concerning. I hate saying this because I feel like I never would have said this a year ago, and I don't feel this way about most situations. Like, this isn't my personality. However, when it comes to like my relationship drama and like the hate comments and stuff, I think it's a little obsessive and weird. Like, it's been a year and a half, and I think people that are still talking about it actually have like issues. Like, I don't know. They're concerning, but I try to just be understanding of it, I guess. So yeah, now I feel like I don't really care that much, and sometimes it's really entertaining. Like, sometimes when I have family or friends over, we'll go through it. I just had friends over the other night and we were looking at stuff and just like, oh my god. Or I just saw something today that people were saying that one of my Okay Baby Fact, if you guys follow her posts are like facts, and it was that boyfriend and I only drink, or that we only like tequila, or I don't know. She just worded it like casually, like that we like tequila, or we drink tequila. It's the only liquor. And people are like, oh my god, and then why does she do her wines Wednesdays? Which, I'm not gonna lie, maybe it's one of you guys who is saying this. But it's like, first of all, if you go and you tell somebody, chicken nuggets, I eat chicken nuggets, but other people I know eat fries. It doesn't mean you've never had a fucking fry, or that you don't eat fries. Like, people are like, oh my god, we knew she was a liar because we saw her drink wine, and why is she doing wine Wednesdays if she only likes tequila? And it's like, what the, you know, like, I don't understand it. It's so bizarre, and I don't think that my mind works that way. Like, I don't really give a shit about other people that intensely, so especially if I don't like them. If I don't like you, I really don't give a shit about you at all. So it's just so, I don't know. It's so weird for me, but I could go on forever because it's just fascinating. And I think, again, just it happened. I saw such a different version of the internet before that, where it was like community and besties, kind of like what I feel like we have here with like subscribers. That's what I feel like it was. And then all of a sudden it just turned into like, oh my God, craziness. So I think now it definitely doesn't impact me at all other than entertainment, I guess. Yeah. Relationships, I don't think it's ever really affected relationships at all. I don't feel like there's been anything that's gone wrong because of the internet, if that makes sense. Hi, Christina. Christy, I'm glad you don't let it get to you. Yeah, I definitely don't want to make it seem, though, at the same time, like, oh, I'm untouchable. Like, it never bothered me. In the beginning, it definitely did. But, like I said, after so long, it really doesn't. I have a question about this. Did it bother you that nobody really gave, that backlash? I'm not gonna lie, yes, because I think if people knew the whole dynamic, it would be very different. Very, very different. So sometimes it does suck. And I also think that, not to like shit on him, I did things wrong too. That's why we're not together, because we both didn't work. But I think that is annoying, because it's like, why? Yeah. So I think I'd be lying if I said that it didn't bother me. But I think that also a big, I remember when, I don't know if you guys remember when I had my Instagram crying, like I went live and I was crying. God, that was so embarrassing. I can't even bring myself to watch that video. But everybody hated on him. And so then it's just funny, like people switch so quickly, and that helped me realize like people they just don't know, you know? So yeah. Sorry, I'm going through it. It is weird that people can be so mean. It's not just you, though. On everything, everywhere, people are always looking for an argument online. I agree. I definitely think that, too, helped. Because in the beginning, right, I feel like all eyes were on me. And then I just feel like something on the internet in the last year also has changed. Like, everybody's just being destroyed for existing. I thought people comparing your behavior in the breakup video to your behavior in the Okay Baby ending video was weird. A lot of that is weird, and like truthfully, I'm so embarrassed of that breakup video. There's a lot that I wish I did differently, but also I was going through a breakup and I had to make a YouTube video about it, and me and him were not getting along, but yet we had to sit there and act like we were getting along. I mean, we weren't like fighting, but like we just had a breakup. We didn't want to sit together in the same room and explain a breakup and why, and truthfully I don't think either of us fully knew all of our reasoning or how to express that in a YouTube video without sharing too much or putting blame on the other person. And so I tried to be just very naturally, my instinct with not just that, but like hard things in life, which I am working on, is I just disconnect. I desensitize and I disconnect. And so it's a little psychotic, honestly. And like, that's why I'm working on it, because that does affect relationships in my life. So I think in that video, that's what I was trying to do. Just like keep things happy, because also at that point I feel like a lot of YouTubers had broken up and they were like crying in their videos, and I hated that. I just thought it was like so bizarre, and everybody made fun of those videos, right? And so I didn't want to be made fun of for that, so I did the opposite and desensitized myself. And then in doing that, I just came across like I didn't give a shit, which if you've watched my channel or our channel at the time for even 5 minutes, you know I'm like so emotional and I cry when it rains. So like obviously I have a soul. But I understand why people saw that. It just sucked because a lot of new eyes saw that video that didn't know who Oscar and I were or our channel. They just like came across drama videos. And so that's what they knew of me. And like that sucks, you know, to think that that's the imprint I left in their mind, because that's not who I am. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm like looking at this. Instagram has like 4 different areas I can see my messages, and I just don't get it. Like why can I filter just requests, but then it says none, but then when I go to my regular message requests, it shows subscriber videos. I had a brand message me that looked pretty cool. That was very well said and explained. I do the same thing, especially in situations when I'm not 100% comfortable. Yeah, I think a lot of people do, to be honest. It's just, it's hard to recognize when somebody else is doing it. Aww. You do not have to explain yourself. Everyone handles things differently. It was pretty obvious to me that your relationship was toxic. You seem so happy now and are just pure glowing. I definitely am happier now. And I will say a lot of it is because of my relationship, but also a lot of it is because of just my phase in life. It's a lot different. It's a lot happier. It's a lot harder, but it makes me more uncomfortable and pushes me to do better, if that makes sense, which in turn makes me happier. But I saw the end of her comment that I wanted to say. Oh, it seemed pretty obvious that the relationship was toxic. That's another thing too. I feel like so many people were commenting all the time, like seeing that kind of stuff. But then when we broke up, people were like, oh my God. So it was confusing, man. Like, wait, I thought you, what? Okay. Sorry, guys. I know. I keep rambling. I'm bad at that. I can never just shut the frick up. I go on too long about one thing. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Okay. Here's another one. I've been working at my job for 5 years now. About 2 years ago, myself and 2 other colleagues reported a senior manager that has been sexually harassing us and touching us. We were told by HR that it would stop. I learned a few weeks that it did not stop and that he tried something on a new employee and she was able to fight him off. She begged me to not report it. I'm lost on what to do. I know I need to leave this job and tell HR, but it's a really good paying job and I don't want him to win. Do I tell HR? That is so hard. Oh my gosh. First of all, I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine being in that fucking situation. That is horrible. The obvious answer right instantly is like, yes, tell HR. But if your friend is begging you not to tell, I can see why you're conflicted, especially if it's a good friend. Like, you want to, you know, like, do what they want and make them happy, especially because you probably want to make them happy because they're probably not happy. But I think ultimately there's more good paying jobs out there, and probably, like, whatever your position is, there's that same position at different companies, you know, so I wouldn't worry as much about that. Plus, scary to think, but like, what if something really bad happens and you didn't tell? I feel like you would be, like, by you not saying something, you are allowing other women to be hurt, not putting the blame on you at all. Like, obviously, again, I don't even know, this is so hard, but potentially by you not saying something, it could have other women very hurt, if not like worse, you know? And so, yeah, that's so true. By not telling him, you're kind of protecting him, and I know that's not your intention. Yeah, that is so hard. I'm so sorry. I feel like, do you think your past relationships may have caused an eating disorder? I have a very bad eating disorder, and some of your traits remind me of myself. Absolutely. And I don't even want to say it was because of him or anything, but I do think the relationship caused me to be that way, and it was something I did struggle with, but time heals, and you have to make yourself uncomfortable, you know? And therapy, always therapy. I will always therapy, yes. Are you reading everybody's messages to you? So if you guys missed it, really quickly, you can message me. Even right now, I can still see them. message me stories you want me to share, funny, crazy, sad, I don't know, whatever you can think of. Or you can ask for advice like she just did. I'm so sorry. I wish I had like a direct answer to be like yes or no. But I mean, my answer is yes. I do think you should. But I also feel bad, and I know I can't imagine the situation that you're in. I thought you didn't want to go to therapy. I am always gung-ho therapy. I just think it's expensive, and it sucks when you don't have insurance to cover it. Gotta love that about living here, right? Okay, next person. Can we talk about becoming a stay-at-home mom? I know you've done both, and I'm recently becoming a stay-at-home mom, and I'm wondering how to get a good routine. How to stay. My phone was telling me it was going to die, so it paused. Do I have insurance at all? Yes. My insurance just doesn't cover mental health. Okay, I'm going to repeat this. I'm sorry it's going to be repetitive, but my phone was telling me that it was going to die, so I think it paused it. So really quickly, she is asking, she's about to become a stay-at-home mom, and she wants to know how to get a good routine, stay active, be motivated, and not to fall into like a rut of depression, because that's totally a thing. Anybody who's been a stay-at-home mom, even if you don't struggle with mental health, will say that's a very easy hole to fall into. And I would say definitely set a schedule. Even if you have like not much to do in the day. Let's say you have to like switch the laundry and do the dishes, right? Because for everybody it's different depending on how many kids you have and, you know, just your lifestyle, whatever. Still make a schedule out of it. Like from 8 to 9, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to have coffee. From 9 to 10, I'm going to, you know, like read, get the baby breakfast cleaned up, like all the things. Setting that schedule gives you just structure and purpose, if that makes sense. So yeah, set a schedule. And then as far as staying active, girl, I don't know, I'm not active, so I'm not very helpful with that. But literally set an hourly schedule and goals and do it every week, and you will. Oh, I'm so glad you're actually on. Now I feel like someone, like I'm talking to you. But yeah, that makes the world of a difference. And go places. There's a lot of free things. Take your babies to the library, go on a walk, a scavenger hunt, and if you live somewhere where it's colder, just set up things at home, or yeah, things like that is very helpful. I got a message that is on my phone. You are welcome, Demi. I love you. Let's see. Somebody sent me a message that I did screenshot, but okay. So I need your advice here. I have 3 beautiful little girls with my ex. I left him last September. Best decision I could have ever made. The relationship was so toxic and I was miserable. I now have the girls full time and he has them one day every other weekend. I have no family around and do it all on my own, and it's hard and takes a massive toll on my mental health. What could I do to make things a little easier for me and my girls? They're 4, 3, and 1. P.S. I love being a mom. It's the best thing. It just gets tough. Please save the live. I live in the UK and the time different. Okay, so she's not watching because she lives in the UK. I hope that it lets me freaking save this one, or I will be so sad. First of all, I'm so sorry. I think a lot of us, even though she's not watching, I think a lot of us truthfully feel this way or have felt this way. And it's so hard, whether you're a single mom or not, or you have help or not. And so I hate to say it, but I have like the same advice as I did before. Set a schedule. Sure, you're going to feel better. Plus you have something to look forward to. You know what I mean? Like because even now that I have the kids, like 99% of the time, I also am like, when am I going to get to shower? Like, when am I going to get to do these things? And when all those things are in my head, it just makes me crazy and kind of like upset and very emotional. So what I feel like would help is when you are timing your day like that, is like, okay, at 8, I'm going to make sure all my kids are in bed by 8, no matter what, they will be in bed. Even if I don't get time for a bath or the baby freaking lotion massage, too bad, they're going to bed, because like you have to set boundaries for yourself, like respect yourself enough to have boundaries and have you time and do things for you, even if they're small things around the house, because otherwise you're going to go crazy and you're going to lose yourself. And you will lose yourself, actually. Every mom does. But then you're going to find yourself again, and that's how you prevent losing yourself again. I thought you were reading these on Wednesday. I was going to, but then I realized I was going on a trip on Wednesday. I've known for months, but I just didn't realize it was this Wednesday. So I didn't get to, I wouldn't be able to do it this Wednesday, but I didn't want to miss out. So I wanted to do it today. Also drink coffee. Yes. Kind of sucks because moms always default to the primary parent, even if it isn't intentional. It is very true. Like, even if you have a very supportive partner and all of that, you're the mom. Like, you're just kind of the primary. Can I send one to read to you now? Absolutely. Send it. I'm also really quickly going to pause you guys because I need to get a phone charger because my phone's going to die. So give me 2 seconds. Is this still too hot? If you have a story or need advice, guys, send it in. I could still see it on my iPad. And if we still have a good amount of stories, I'll probably just restart the live. Because in 10 minutes, this is going to make me turn it off because it's been an hour. Okay, where might a charger be? Oh my gosh, really? It's going to go all the way over. Well, maybe I'll just... This one won't work like that. Oh no, it won't. Well, we're going to find out. Okay, guys, we're going to try something. Bear with me here. Okay. We're switching gears. It's not going to be a cute angle. It's going to be on the floor. But... Talk about a not cute angle. You? Okay. What do I send her one? Where do I send her? You can just DM me. And I definitely won't miss it. I paused it. What is the black circle on your wall? It's like a piece of decor. It actually looks really cute in the daytime, but I agree. Sometimes in videos or pictures, it kind of looks funky. I feel like the light right there is not the jam. This lighting, you guys. It's so bad. Okay, this is so bad. I feel like I need to... Okay. Let's see here. This angle. I'm sorry, guys. Okay? Listen. Next time I'm gonna make sure my phone is charged. Instagram sucks sometimes. I keep getting a house tour question. I do want to do the house tour, you guys, but... Oof. Okay. My manager is being a bitch. Nobody likes her, but I love my job. I told my HR, who is also my best friend, about what is going on with the manager, and the issue is still happening. Other employees are quitting because of this one manager. Should I quit? That's hard. Okay, I'll look at yours too in just a second. I feel like bad managers is a really common problem. I see and hear about this all the freaking time. And I feel like it just depends on the extent. If you are on a day-to-day basis happy, I would say stay. If like it's not abusive, you know, if the manager's not like mentally or verbally or physically abusing you, and you're happy on a day-to-day basis, then I would say stay. But if it's something that affects your day every day and you're constantly having a bad day because of it, then I would say quit, you know? And yeah, that's a good idea too. Like maybe bring it up to a higher management because maybe there's more that they can do to this person than your friend can. I mean, I know that they're at HR, but still. I love that you guys are giving advice too. Wait, this is so perfect. I love this. Yeah, that's true. Bring it up to, yeah. My sweatshirt is from Amazon. It's actually in one of my links highlights. I wore it when I went to London. Girl, this angle. I know. Isn't it so horrible? What do I do? Let me try to fix this, okay? Because you guys are going to yell at me if I continue. Huh. Okay, wait. There's a giant fan in the way. The thing is, I have like one of those chargers that's like... that holds my phone. But I'm not sure this is going to be any better. Is that better? Okay, that's definitely better. I can't, I don't understand why it's showing my messages this way. Oh. Sorry guys, it's my, I don't know why, maybe I need to update my Instagram because it's being so weird. Mine is ready for you whenever you can get it. I saw your comment up there, but I don't see it. Let me see. I sent it using this account. Maybe I can search you and then, what? Excuse me. It's going to Hulu. I don't want that right now. Oh my God, really? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me make sure I spell this right. Maddie's. Noah, what are you doing? Okay. Okay, yeah, it showed when I searched you. Oh my goodness. Hi, Kyra, my name is Maddie and I'm 19 years old and I've had over 140 surgeries in my life starting 8 hours after I was born. I share about my medical journey on Instagram. I've been a big fan of your videos for a long time and I love your videos so much. You're one of my favorite creators. It would mean the world to me if you could message me back. You are amazing. First of all, I am so grateful that you follow me and are subscribed to me and everything. That is crazy and I'm so sorry. I can't even imagine all the things that you've been through emotionally, physically, all of that. And I'm very grateful that you know I exist and now I know that you exist. My dad and grandma were just here and my dad's actually coming back tomorrow. Wow, that happened fast. He was gonna stay the whole time, but he had to go back for work. He started his own business, so he's kind of busy. What is today's theme? Today's theme was Wine About It Wednesday. We did it on a Monday because I'm going out of town on Wednesday, but I'm going to get off because it's going to cut me off in a couple minutes and my phone is going to die and this angle is terrible. I still might do another live this week. I'm not quite sure. I wanted to show you guys the giveaway stuff. Okay, really quickly. Hold on. Okay. Aw, Kayla, that was nice of you. Okay, so first, before I get to the giveaway stuff, please think about a live. What should we do for next week's theme? I love the idea of doing these themes. Last week we did the charcuterie board, charcuterie tray is what I like to call them. This week we did Wine About It Wednesday, which I also really loved. I do have a phone tripod, but my phone is dying, like literally it's at 3%. So I have to have it on this charger that I have. That's why it looks ridiculous. But what should next week's theme be? It could be one we've already done or a new one. So while we think of that. So I recently worked with Tula, which you guys hopefully saw because it was a really good sale that they did. It might still be active actually, but I love Tula. I've used them for years. This is not a sponsorship at all. And their products, once I started using them, it was kind of a coincidence. I actually don't even remember what got me to start using them. But this product is why I fell in love. I don't remember if this was the first one though. So anyways, all the products that they sent me, I'm going to do a giveaway with. Not the ones I did the brand deal with, but all the same products. So like this is the Protect and Glow, and it also comes with a makeup bag. So I'm going to take pictures of this tomorrow. It will either go up tomorrow or Wednesday, but I will be doing this giveaway this week just for subscribers. So it'll just be for you guys, and it'll be really easy to enter. Just like put a comment or something. So look out for that post because Tula is so good, you guys. And I'm so excited. If you haven't tried it, you're going to fall in love. Okay. I love this. I'm seeing some ideas. Good Couples Food Friday. Couples chat about relationship. What Up Wednesday. Secrets nobody knows. Okay. Worst Date Wednesday sounds fun, but I've never really been on dates. I did Tinder for a minute. Thank God that came to an end quickly. Will we have to have a public account for a giveaway? No, you do not at all. Like, it'll just be something where you can comment on my post, something super easy. I think we should, okay, I'm going to have you guys pick. Should we do where you guys send in your worst dates or you send in secrets that nobody knows? I will tell my secrets nobody knows. Maybe I'll share something that I can think of, which would be really hard, but I could think of something in a week, right? Worst date though, I don't think I have. So this will be again the same concept where you guys message me and then I'll share it, because I really love the idea of like having you guys interact more, and I love that you guys ask questions and stuff on here. Like, that is super fun, but you can't really leave long comments, and I feel like they're not really about you. Like, I don't get to know you guys, you know? Secrets. Okay. Secrets win. So message me on Instagram. And again, I can separate the messages. I don't know why I can find your message, and I definitely will make sure that I do. So message me. You can even start sending them today. I don't mind. And if I see them before next Wednesday, I'll screenshot them. But thank you guys so much for watching and for buying the badges and all that stuff. I really appreciate you guys. I hope that you have a great Monday. I know it's Monday, so it kind of sucks, but yeah, this was so fun. I love doing this. It's like always just one of the best parts of my week. So thank you guys so much. I love you, and